Hi, in this video, let us talk about constructor. Constructors are used to initialize Java objects at initial start creation time. So when we create a Java object, we can initialize the instance variables of that object also using constructor. If we don't write any constructor, Java include a default constructor. Okay, let us write a constructor for the student class. So the syntax of a constructor is this way: public, there is no return type, and student. So let us write a sysout inside the constructor. We will print the text inside constructor. Inside default constructor. Okay. So now let us run this code and see the output. You can see inside default constructor is printed twice because we have created two objects of student class S1 and S2. Now let us introduce another constructor which is actually used to initialize the instance variables. It is called parameterized constructor. So let us write how to uh, write parameterized constructor. So by writing the parameterized constructor, we don't need this assign marks method. So instead of having assign marks method, let us have this parameterized constructor which can be used to initialize the student object at the creation time. Okay, so let us write that constructor public student, and then there is one more easier way to write a parameterized constructor in when while using Eclipse. See, uh, right click here, and you can find a menu source, and you can find generate constructor using fields. Just click that one. You will get a window. In this window, you can find all the instance variables. So it is already selected, so you don't have to do anything at all. So simply click OK. If you don't want any of the particular variable, you can unselect it. So now we require all these variables, so let us click OK. So now we can find a parameterized constructor is included in the code. So let us see, go through this. So public student int id string name int science marks int maths marks int language marks. So all these are called parameters. So these parameters are used to assign values to the instance variables of this class. Okay, so it is now ready. So now we can print the text inside this constructor also. So let us write the system.out.println inside parameterized constructor. Okay, so now let us go to the student demo class, and we use this constructor. Okay, so what we can do is, let us also uh, uncomment this code. So let us comment this method. Okay, so let us comment it using add block comment. So now it is commented. Okay, so now we can go to the student demo class, and we will comment also this line number 15, and we now create student object using the we can create another student object S3. Okay, S3 we create and we will print, or else we can use the same code. Instead of, we can comment line number 6 and we can create a new student object, student s1 equal to new. Then we can use the parameterized constructor here. We can pass the values. We can pass the id as 100, name as John, and we can pass the marks. So science marks as, yeah, it is. You can go. You can also see the constructor so that you can find out what is the order. Science marks, math marks, and language marks. Science marks as 70, maths markers 80, language markers 75. Okay, so now we are using the parameterized constructor to create a student object. Okay, now S1 is, we can also comment this line of code. We can comment, we can also comment, that's it, right? So now let us run this code and see the output. See, inside parameterized constructor is printed, and you can see the id value is 100, name is John, and total marks is 225. All these values are printed. So now instead of John we can enter uh, Kevin. So let us also change the id values 101, 102. Let us have 102. Now run this code and let us see the output. See, ID 102, name Kevin, total marks 225 is printed. So in this video we have seen how to use constructor. Okay, constructors are used to initialize Java objects at the creation.